How y'all doing? My light is bringing some issues. There's a situation I'm trying to solve here. But I hope you're doing fine today. I'm feeling good. It's another beautiful day. Just came from Subukia Shrine. It's a beautiful place. I got some life experiences, and I got out of there a better person. I'm still trying to fix this light. If it ain't gonna be fixed, then I'm gonna jump off this live. I'm gonna come back later. No, I gave this light to someone. Seems they ruined it. But regardless, I'm gonna try and fix it. I'll try and find the solution. If it doesn't work out, we're gonna do this another time. Because my aim here is to produce high quality content. I wanna make sure that my videos are clear. That my videos are good. I ain't just producing content because I wanna produce content. Quality matters too. Quality is important. Alright guys, let me know what's going on. How y'all doing? It's been a while since I jumped on this live. Let me how y'all doing today. Let me know how y'all doing today. There's still some issue with these lights. That means I'm gonna be here for a limited time. I'm gonna be here for a limited time, yo. Alright, let me deal with this. Hope it's clear. I just visited Subukia. The experience was good. Over there is different compared to the city. We have a lot of trees, a lot of vegetation, and I appreciated the place that I was. It reached a point where it's in the afternoon, you can hear the birds all over the place praising God, making whatever sound they make. It was a relaxing environment. The birds were chirping, the weather was cold. Regardless of that, our aim, our objective, our goal was to be in a prayerful mood, and we ended up delivering, we ended up achieving that purpose, and we're back. Basically, what I learned is to read the Bible and continue being okay with the mundane. As a young man, despite all the troubles, despite all the trials and tribulations, be okay with the mundane. Did I really make any friends over there? Not really. Because right now I'm at a point in life where I hardly get to recruit any friends. I'm really tough, actually, in terms of recruiting the people into my life. Unless we share the same vision or share the same type of goal, or unless someone is really, really ahead of me, whereby we can benefit mutually. He can get something from me, I can get something from them. Those are the relationships I want to make, not just in a relationship just because maybe we're in the same environment. That doesn't qualify you to be my friend. So I came out of there a better person. Actually, I'm gonna read my Bible every day because that's also my purpose, is to enrich myself not only with earthly knowledge but also with heavenly knowledge. That comes from reading the Bible, the holy book of God. What did I learn about a place? Is to really, really appreciate the ones who like you. Because I was there, making content. I saw the way some few ladies were looking at me. I didn't really care much. I talked to one lady, she seemed to snub me off, maybe because I was good looking. So they expected that maybe I might do something extraordinary. But regardless of that, motherfuckers, it ain't about the women. I ain't worried about a woman. The woman should be worried about me. I didn't get any contact. I didn't get any contact. I didn't give up my contact. I'm still a young man. And as I said, I really, really recruit good people. That means it's very hard to find them. Otherwise, I would have been having a lot of friends. And I have few friends, and I'm proud of that. We came back safe and sound. Thanks be to God. And I'm gonna continue to live life with a purpose of being better every day, being good to myself, being true to myself, and being good to good people. Those are the choices that I've decided to make, to live by, to cherish from this point, from this moment going forward. Otherwise, I'm gonna jump off this live right now because I've done all I can to fix this light. But it ain't bring the results that is desired. So I'm gonna jump off this live, you know. I know my background ain't that good because of my lighting. My lighting is bringing some situations over here. WHI9E says, "Hey bro, what's up? I'm doing good. How you doing today? What's going on today? I'm doing great. I'm grateful. How you doing today? How you doing today?" It's the one and only MC ERASTUS over here. If you're joining me for the first time, remember to like the live, sub to the channel. Otherwise, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing fine. I was talking about my life lessons that I gathered from a visit to a place, from a shrine. I got a chance to visit a shrine a prayerful place in Subukia, that is in Kenya, and I was sharing the life experiences that I gathered there. One of them is to appreciate nature and is to really appreciate the few friends that we have. I talked to a lot of people over there, but none of them were on my level. Yeah, I'm back now. All right. As I was saying, I was going through the life experiences I faced, what I learned while I was at Subukia. Precious edits. Catalonia X, right? This is Catalonia X right here. How are you doing, bro? It's been a long time. It's good to be back. It's good to see you here once again. How you doing? What's going on? It's been a while. How is the going, bro? Catalonia X writes, thank you. Catalonia X writes, I'm good. Fantastic. I'm also doing fantastic, I'm doing great. I'm grateful to God. I've been picking up life lessons here and there, and I wouldn't like to call it picking, the life lessons that we get to experience each and every day just reoccur and they just affirm to us whatever we've learned before. That is what has been happening. You know, I got betrayed. I wouldn't call them by my friends, but by my teammates. I got betrayed to some point. I didn't react that much out of it. Sometimes you just have to look from afar and know that you're strong. It's not gonna affect you. Life must continue. That's the purpose. God made us experience the difficulties, the trials, the tribulations, so that we become strong each and every day, so that we learn to appreciate those who are close to us. Because basically, the point of betrayal is just a confirmation that you need to have legit people, and those who are legit, you need to appreciate them each and every day. Catalonia X writes, yeah, he is the best for sure. God is the best. God is the best of planners. Catalonia X writes, oh, all right. Catalonia X writes, you're a wise person. Thank you, and I appreciate that. I wouldn't like to call myself a wise person, but I like to call myself a person who is very perspicacious, a person who is very aware of their surroundings, and a person who is aware of the situations that I'm in, because the purpose of life is to understand the position you're at and to know the possible options that you have, the possible ways you act to a certain situation. Because if you put yourself between people who are untrustworthy, that means you must expect a little bit of some disappointment to some point. You know, if you put yourself in a position where those around you are competent, then expect to get better with time. You know, if you put yourself in a circle whereby everybody is trying to get better, then expect to get better with time. That's the natural law, you know. Where there is action, there is reaction. Put yourself in a bad position, then expect the worst. Put yourself in a better position, expect good. And I knew it. I know that those around me were not good people, and I was interacting with them, but you really never get to judge someone. If you know someone is a bad person, that doesn't mean you stop talking to them. Just interact with them, but you're cautious, you know. There is a saying that goes, you allow manipulation to know where your enemy wants you to go, and then you use your unmatched perspicacity to break through and punish the perpetrators. Let me give an example. Let's say someone wants to convince you, or someone wants to tell you something about a certain individual. They say, for example, Erastus is a good person or Erastus is a bad person. Just follow their lead and ask yourself, are they telling the truth? Why do they want me to hear that opinion of theirs? And what is their main objective? Is the information they're trying to tell me, is it going to make me better? And what are they going to gain from it? You know, those are the questions you ask yourself. But you act as if you're an underdog. Just listen to them, allow the manipulation, and if you're careful enough to know their end goal, if the end goal is not gonna be good for you, then you use your unmatched perspicacity, you use your wit, you use your wisdom, you use your knowledge to sense where they want you to go, and then you jump out. You jump out. It is what it is. That's the beauty of life, you know. A certain individual is supposed to send, I don't want to use the word send, let me say they were supposed to give me what is mine, give me what is rightfully mine, and they didn't do it. Not because they didn't have it, it's because they are not good people. Because a person who is not good, they're not good to themselves. Because you can't be good to someone unless you're good to yourself. You know, when you see someone and you act good to them, that means you're a good person deep down in your heart. Someone was to channel me some funds, you know. It's not their money, it's my money. My money. It was a pool amount of money that we were supposed to share, and they were given the money, so they were supposed to share to me what is rightfully mine. And it's been a week. They say they're gonna send the money, but deep down, if they were good people, they would already have done it, because it's not their money. It's not like a debt whereby I have to follow through an individual. Hey, when are you gonna pay? When are you gonna pay? It's not a debt. It's what is rightfully mine. But they still tell me they're gonna do it. They still snob my texts. It's all right, you know. That shows how incompetent they are. And that means when this situation will come to an end, that means I need to stop dealing with them permanently because they have shown their true colors. You know? Sometimes in life, after you understand, after your perspication is enough to know what is around you, if it's good for you or is not good for you, that means you run from it. You gotta run from those positions. You run from those positions, you know. Anyways, as a young man, I tend to get better and be the best version of myself. That's the purpose of life. That's the end goal. In the end, I win. Despite all the trials, despite all the tribulations, I know I'm a born winner in my mind. Doing the daily blueprint, doing the affirmations, being okay with them, and then every other young man aspiring to be better can put in the work. And then at the end of the day, you know, make sure you surround yourself with competent people. Because right now, I know that I'm doing the bare minimum in this YouTube thing. I should be doing way better. I should be 100x my efforts. I should be 100x my efforts right now. But it is what it is, you know. I know I'm gonna keep getting better. The only thing I need to do is to continue showing up, and then the results are gonna show up. Alright, guys. The top three things I learned from Subukia is to have a pure heart, have a pure heart, that is number one. Have a grateful heart, and have a peaceful heart. Pure heart, grateful heart, a peaceful heart. Otherwise, y'all, I'ma jump off this live. It's the one and only MC Erastus. If you got value of this out of this video, give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe to the channel. Let's grow together. Otherwise, I'm gonna jump off this live. Until next time, I'm out. Bye bye, everybody. Peace.